I'm Todd Grisham, and not a seat to be had here tonight at the Grand Theater. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, perhaps the pound. And here he is, Sugar Ray. So now let's go into.
This bout is scheduled for.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. And there's the bell for round one. It's all offense all the time. Avoids the left. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchange here from both men. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light, concentrate. Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
And he just misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I'm happy. Good man.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He misses with that jab. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And he misses with that jab. Left punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. He'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Back in his fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep whacking.
Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Neither man really defending themselves. Good left counter that lands. Nice exchange. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a counter left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get...
On to the 4th we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you've been a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
He missed with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been...
He's gone.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He blocks the right uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. So much firepower here. And he fails to score with that left hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. They both want the knockout. Lands with the right counter. Nice counter shot with the right hand. You don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's a counter shot. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's working. Great.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
They score with that left hand. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. He parries away that left hook. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. These punches coming from every angle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That's another scoring shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Johnny, it's a majority decision win. Did you think it was going to be that close?
I didn't think it was going to be that close. I really didn't. I thought this was a one-sided fight. It was like a walk in the park. But for the fight to be so close shows how much these fighters have come on.